So Danielle Bradbery is on our Pure Country Home Hangouts, and you are in Nashville?
Yes, I'm in Nashville.
It looks beautiful there, which is a nice
Yeah.
change from some of the crazy weather we've had.
Yes, it's finally a nice day.
I know, I love that. So congratulations. First thing we're going to talk about is your new song, which is Never Have I Ever. I guess you kind of have two new songs out because you have the one with Diplo too, but
Yes.
your song, Never Have I Ever. So last time I saw you was at the CMA Awards in Nashville, and you had a very handsome gentleman alongside with you. And so I have to ask, because you're a writer on this song, so was that song inspired by a specific person in your life?
Yes, actually. I try to usually write songs that are true stories, real feelings, and just come from a real place. And that song is definitely one that I relate to. And the handsome gentleman that I was with, Bennett, he is my boyfriend and made me have that same feeling the song is talking about, which is making you feel like you haven't before with somebody. And so with that song, I hope people can relate to it in any way personally. And so, yeah, I'm so excited that it's out.
So awesome. And okay, I don't know, when you put out your album, it was 2 years ago that you released I Don't Believe We've Met. And I don't know if that's when you were going through those hard times exactly, or if it was like from past, but I was going through exactly what you were singing about in your record at that exact time. And I swear, Worth It and Potential literally made me look at the relationship I was in and go, what am I doing? I'm like in love with the idea of love, but I'm not really in
Yeah.
love with the person. And then you release this song, and I have like found my person, and I was like, I feel like Danielle and I are like on the same wavelengths in our love.
We are. We linked up.
Yeah. But how cool is that? Because I remember when you posted about the I Don't Believe We've Met album being 2 years old, just the amount of people that reached out and commented being like, your record literally helped me through the hardest time in my life. How special is that?
It's super special. Coming into this industry, I mean, my story is so different being on the show and just starting young. But, I think that's an ultimate goal as an artist, personally for me, is to just have music that reaches people, that helps people. And it's so cool to see, this song got me through a breakup, or this song saved my life. Like, I've gotten those to an extent, and it's just a pinch me moment. And I will never let those pass me by, and just without, nurturing them and just being so happy and thankful about all of that. But yeah, that album was definitely a time I was going through that same thing as I was writing it. So, yeah, just to see and hear, especially you, that it's helped y'all. It's amazing. It's unreal.
It's so cool. And I mean, it's cool even for me to have the ability. I know I would love to put all of your fans in my shoes to be able to get to talk to you and say like, hey, this really did happen. Cause I remember my mom, I was living away from home, and my mom called me one day because she wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of the relationship I was in. And she goes, have you by chance heard that song by Danielle Bradbery called Worth It? And I was like, yes, Mom, I've heard it. And she goes, okay, good.
It's like a little subtle hint.
Yeah, she's like, maybe you should listen to it again and again.
That's awesome.
But it's cool. I think that's like country music, especially, the stories are real. So it comes through when artists are singing it, that people are even more apt to be able to connect to it. Cause I'm like, I feel like this girl is really going through it too. So I kind of feel like we're going through it together.
Yeah, for sure. And that's another goal of mine is just to be as honest as I possibly can. Because I feel like that's a way for me and my fans to feel connected and feel like friends. And I know for them, that's all they want. They just want to feel connected to you and whoever their favorite artist is. And, that's the great thing about social media. And that's the great thing about music is just connecting in that way. And that's, I've always preached to honest and vulnerable lyrics for that reason. For sure. Yeah.
And then top it off with your voice, which, I mean, you have one of my favorite voices in music, because I feel like in country music, absolutely, you are such an insanely talented singer. But then, I mean, you really, I feel like you're not just in the country world. I feel like you could kind of go out and do whatever you want. Cause I mean, when you did the Charlie's Angels record, I was like, see ya, better watch out.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And then you got to do something super cool with Diplo. So he released his Part One Snake Oil album, and never in my life did I ever think, we should pair Zac Brown's voice and Danielle Bradbery's. And then
Right.
you did it, and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah,
How fun was that to be a part of that
that
project?
it was so fun. I've always been a huge fan of Diplo and Zac Brown. But Diplo, huge fan of him and his feature with Justin Bieber, of course. I feel like everybody knows that one. And just the fact that I was even a thought to be a part of his first country album, I mean, that's huge. And yeah, I never thought I'd be on a song with Zac Brown, but you know, we did it, and I was so excited. It was so much fun in the making, and Diplo is awesome. Zac is awesome. And just to be on that roster with all those other names is just one big pinch me moment.
Yeah, I mean, for the craziness that's going on in the world right now with everything kind of being shut down, you've had a lot of stuff happening, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been very thankful because at first I didn't know. I was like, how am I going to handle all of this? It's such a weird time. And I'm, you know, from touring and playing out and doing my thing, I've kind of ingested that like go 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 personality, and so through all of this I'm like, I'm going stir crazy. So when we got the okay to just keep moving on and releasing music, I was like, oh my god, this is all I was hoping for. So I'm so happy that we got to keep putting things out.
Yeah, me too. And so I've seen a lot of your social posts. So you've been working out, but you shared a video which I thought was so awesome, that you had like had this intention of doing this workout video, and your dog
Yeah.
is the cutest thing ever, is like doing downward dog yoga with you.
Yes.
And you were like, you had that moment of like, I had the intention of being healthy and working out, and then it just didn't happen, which happens to me all the time. So when I saw you posted, I was like, thank goodness it's not just me. And have you
Yeah,
had a lot of
yeah.
those kind of up and down wave moments?
I definitely have. And I've never really posted anything like that before, just kind of going back to the honest thing. Like, and I said it in the caption, I always preach about,
Oh, I think I lost there.
uh-oh, there we go. I always preach about honesty. And, I wanted to share that even further on Instagram. And I know some people do that, but I never knew really how to. I know that sounds weird, but then I had that day and I was about to record, a fitness video because I wanted to put more things out like that. And when my dog, like, kind of downward dogged with me, that was not planned at all. And I got that all on film. And I was just like, that was such a special moment, and just describes how I was feeling that day and how I feel most days. I mean, you just kind of feel unmotivated in this time, and you just kind of have to find the best out of it. And I explained as best as I could, but I was just like, I feel like a lot of people feel this way, and I don't want to feel alone either. So it was cool to see all the comments and just kind of get on level with one another.
Yeah,
So
for sure. And it also shows how intuitive dogs are, because I swear
yeah.
when I'm having those days, my dog is sleeping with me right now. And she is like so funny. She normally just ignores me when I work out, but if I'm having like one of those just rough days where I'm stressed, she'll come and like lay on her back while I'm doing sit-ups and like roll around, and then I'm in like a much better mood and actually enjoy working out.
Oh, they definitely feel it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for doing this. It's nice to get to
Yeah.
see your face. And I'm hoping that because you just released Never Have I Ever, that that means that there'll be more music maybe to keep coming that we can.
Yes. There it is. More music is in the making.
Okay, awesome. Well, stay safe, and I hope that we get to see you in real life soon. And thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you. Good to see you.